gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the European Multinational Security Protocol. You know, I need to talk with you about this Donald Trump in China. Oh boy, the United States of America is spiritually dead. You know, Donald Trump himself was already spiritually dead. But now I'm telling you, the entire United States of America, from low to top, there's nobody with generational blessings. Everyone ran out. That means the misfortune of America started. Just like here in Europe, all of a sudden everyone's generational blessings ran out, and Marco Rubio showed up with the mandates for the Pope of Rome and subordinated this entire place and ended the international sovereignty of the European Union. The point came in Europe where everyone's generational blessings ran out. The end of the era started and the new way appeared. That's when the Pope of Rome was confronted with Marco Rubio. Yeah. So that script is happening in the United States right now. All the blessings of America ran out and their leader is now in China. And that's the same. Today I was attacked by Justitia China. That's not supposed to be here. And let me show you the thing. When the European Union went spiritually bankrupt, I didn't go spiritually bankrupt, so I became Justitia Europe. Normally the parliament votes, and then Justitia Europe is like a ghost, who then enforces a policy inside of the entire European Union. All the police officers, the courts, and everyone involved with justice is connected to Justitia Europe. And the policy making of Justitia Europe is done by the amount of honor between the nations, the votings. The difference between right and wrong, what is criminal, what is not criminal, is defined by the law. Right? So here in Europe, Justitia works a little bit the same way as in America. If you watch an American film about justice, you see that there is justice is a hegemonic organism hunting crime through the spawns. You see that the people are living their life, and then you have for every purpose in justice an instrument, and all these instruments united persecute that criminal going from A to B. And the supernatural intelligence to get that done comes from Justitia America. So I know the law. Okay, the United States of America with Donald Trump, there's a title, United States President. When a European chancellor like Merz starts discriminating or disrespecting an American president, what will happen is that Justitia America will wake up and punish. Yeah, because Merz, like any other European leader, who doesn't have bad karma. Justitia as an organism is called karmic mirror. It will come and it will crush you by the karmic mirror. So the moment Merz insults Trump, Justitia America wakes up, comes down upon Europe and crushes Merz into obedience. Know your place. Because Merz, the Chancellor of Germany, has karmic holes, errors, bad karma in his soul. These are the openings. So when a European starts calling Donald Trump a motherfucking shit, dipshit fucker, child fucker, Donald Trump the motherfucking child fucker, if any other European than me start talking like that, Justitia America will show up and put you right back into place, but it can't do that to me because I got no bad karma. So the moment Justitia America appears in front of me and starts violating my destiny, that's called a violation against universal law. And what happens is that God punishes that, and so I became Justitia America. That's when Donald Trump went spiritually dead, but that didn't mean America was spiritually dead. So in a sense, what happened is that Justitia America became the second head of Justitia Europe, and that gave me hunter intelligence. When you see American films or European films, when they're hunting crime, the Justitia gives them the hunter intelligence, just smarter, faster, so hunter intelligence, hunting after the crime. So I punked this Donald Trump, took his supernatural hunter intelligence. That's real nice. But America is not spiritually bankrupt yet, but now it is. The hunter intelligence from China appeared in front of me, trying to persecute me. So this is my military strategy. I just make sure I got no bad karma. I violated law. Justitia will come, it will attack me, I take the power. So that's a linear process, ladies and gentlemen. But that's not how China works. China does not work this way. So here in Europe, you insult the president and boom, Justitia come and shut you up. Here in Europe, when you can't criticize your leaders, they ostracize you or isolate you or destroy you. It's a force. Chinese Justitia doesn't work that way. It ensnares and it lures. Yeah, so Donald Trump, without the blessing of God, the United States of America, entering the season of misfortune, is entering a world in China expecting, if you insult Xi Jinping, that all of a sudden a force will show up and put you back into your place. That's not how that system works. When Justitia China appeared in front of me today, I thought it was going to do something like cancel the timeline or excommunicate or do some destructive force. That's not how this works. It ensnares. Yeah. So there are Europeans who do this, and it's not legal. The Europeans, you got pedo hunters. People who dress up like young people, but they're old people, and when they catch you being a pedo, they fucking exterminate you. That's not allowed by the European and American law system. But in China, that's the way how things work. China ensnares you, throws the crime upon you. When you touch it, they kill you. They don't have a similar justice system. So when a criminal like Trump walks into China, China will simply ensnare that man with his criminal nature and then see the dog for what it is and crush the dog. The Chinese justice system just puts traps. And if you fall for the traps, then they know that you're a criminal. The Chinese justice system is not a reactive system like the Westerner system, and that's because of the grace of God. Here in the West, by the grace of God, you cannot lead someone into temptation and then crush that person when he falls for the temptation. By the grace of God, you first commit the crime and then you are brought to justice. You're not being led into temptation, led into your demise. In China, there is no such thing as the grace of God. You are there, led into temptation, you are led into a snare, and once you fall for the trap, the guillotine will come upon you and you will die. Just like how you have pedo hunters and other forms of things here in the West that are not allowed, but that they go after the crazy criminals, trapping people. So Donald Trump is in China right now with a bankrupt soul, with a bankrupt country, spiritually dead, expecting to go into China, expecting a judicial force coming at him with force, not understanding that his criminal nature is going to be used against him. It's a season of American misfortune starting. Xi Jinping is going to do that. Alright, so another thing is this Epstein case I want to talk about. Yes, yesterday I made this Epstein video that this is a battle sequence. European Multinational Security Protocol. Donald Trump is going crazy, starting a fight. God is letting Donald Trump create trouble in Europe because Europe on itself will not persecute Epstein. So God knows that the European Union cannot be moved to crush America to go after the fucking Epstein Island caves. Okay? So I came online and I said this is called intelligent design. Donald Trump is attacking the European Union because God is going to let that happen because the purpose is to decouple, and through the decoupling Donald Trump will become mad and a war will start, and at the end of that war the Epstein Islands are removed. That's the purpose of this thing. So I uploaded this video and broadcasted it into the political world. And then what showed up in front of me is called Angels of Retribution. I got a visitation of Angels of Retribution. I know that you guys don't have a clue what that means, but I'll show you what it means. Have you ever seen the film The Ring Part 2 from 2005, The Ring? There's this girl in this cave with the black hair and she kills sexual abusers. And this woman walking around not alone, you know, stuff like that. That's an Angel of Retribution. And you have a series on Netflix called The Sandman. They show you Angels of Retribution. Okay, so when I got involved in this Epstein shit, and I'm not talking about getting involved like how Donald Trump is involved. What I mean is trying to solve the fucking crime. when I started interfering in this fucking Epstein crime fucking shit, the angels of retribution appeared in front of me and donated the energy of young fucking children. Okay? It's called life. There are people somewhere on the other side of the ocean being trapped on fucking Epstein Island, and they are marked for death. And when you start breaking death over people, universal law starts transferring some real fucking crazy shit. So this life force of young fucking children entered me, given to me by fucking angels of retribution for interfering in their behalf. Somewhere in the fucking Epstein Islands are still fucking victims. And nobody cares, because everyone, you just want to do your job, you want to do what you're going to do. And America is so big and scary. America, oh my God, that fucking terrorist state. Who the fuck is afraid for that fucking fuckhole, the United States? Who the fuck is afraid for that? I am not afraid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid. I'm telling you, if you start interfering against this Epstein shit, and you start interfering in the way that you're actually fucking successful, the angels of fucking retribution will show up in front of you to help you fucking hunt the pedophiles. The fuck is happening here? As I speak, the fucking people in fucking caves being hauled by these fucking Americans. And I know that. And the world will soon know that as well.